Hey kid, you see that guy? That guy's easy pickings. You want some white flesh or a little bit of runes? That's right where you go. They got a weak spot. You can't see it from here. Actually, what you can see from here is their strongest weapon. It's this front left pincer. It's that claw right there has the bottom side missing, and he's just going to try to stab you with it. It's way less easy to predict and read than the other claw. This right claw is going to do a lot of fast jabbing movements, and frankly, it's kind of hard to read. They come out quick and they combo together in a variety of ways. That left claw over there, it's a bit bigger and he's a little slower to use it. If he does hit you with it, it'll be bad, but it's way easier to read and dodge that left claw than this right one. So you cannot see it from over here, but the sweet spot on this guy, man, that sweet spot, you know what I'm saying? It's right here. See this little, where his abdomen meets his thorax? I didn't pay attention in school, man. Whatever. This spot right here on his opposite side is what I'm going to call the crawdad sweet spot. Yes, sir. That's right. That stuff's good. Put me some Tony Satcheries on that. Ooh, boy. We eating crawfish po' boys tonight. Oh, yeah. All right, so let's get down here and get to a little bit of action. What you're seeing right now is actually an alternative strategy to what I am going to show you. If you are a little bitch and you want to do a cheese strat, you can get this guy to just freeze up like this. He's just going to forget you're here, and you can just sit here and go to town. I notice I'm using these cold arrows here, so I shot about 6 cold arrows into him, and he got frostbit. These guys ain't so easy, to like withstand the cold. So use cold on them if you, are looking to gear up specifically for them. Otherwise, this kind of piercing normal arrow, I find to do about 2/3 of its damage. Similarly, if you were to use a slashing weapon, I also noticed that does about 2/3 of its damage. However, if you want to do the most physical damage possible, I tell you what, brother, you gotta get bricked up. You gotta get bricked up in here, man. You know what I'm saying? Good old brick hammer, man. Big old strike damage guy around in here. Little strike damage, cold damage, man. That'll do this crawdad right in, man. So yeah, if you want to just have it easy on time with these guys, you come up, ride your horse around them in circles, maybe get them stuck behind a tree. All of a sudden, they just forget what to do, and then you can just sit here, go to town on them. I'll just put 6 little frost arrows in him. That's going to do me about 360 cold damage. He's already frostbit. Now he's taking extra physical damage. I'll just start putting regular old arrows into him. Know what I'm saying, man? And then, we ought to celebrate this. Now be careful. You can crouch and you can sneak around, but man, as soon as you move a little bit further to the spot, it's like he comes back to life. It's crazy. Watch this. See, I'm going to be real sneaky. See, he caught me already, but we're going to celebrate a little bit with our recent Divine Beast Dancing Lion kill with the big old boom! Whatever this stomp is called, Divine Beast Frost Stomp, coming in there, getting that cold action on that crawdad. Okay, so now I've shown you how to cheese the guy, right? So if you just want some easy white meat, so you can get in here and craft, some good old white cured meat, you know what I'm saying? I mean, hey, this stuff's good, this stuff's real good. Now, if you want a lot of easy strip of white flesh, that's one easy way to do it. You just get on in there and you ride your horse around him until he just freezes up. Now, you got to be careful because there's actually 2 of these guys. Normally, there's one right there and one right over there. Now, if you were to come in here and try to start riding your horse around one, you got to be careful not to aggro both of them, all right? So if you're going to get this first guy and try to cheese him, don't ride over here so far that this other one come out of the ground. That's not going to be too good. So now, in case you do not want to cheese him and you want to fight him like a man, like our hero, Bobby Boucher. Bobby Boucher is going to get up in there. He's going to give a little Captain Insano, you know what I'm saying? Captain Insano, show no mercy, and we got to show no mercy to here. Crawdad. All right, now, I know we are hungry for some crawfish po' boy. So normally when you come on in over here, and you're going to take these guys on, this one guy's going to be sitting here. The one guy I showed you earlier actually hiding back there in the back left of the water. You can't much see him right now because he's a little shy. But you get up real close to him, he'll pop right out. Now, a couple of times I got up close to him and he didn't pop right out. So I don't know if it was like when it wasn't over yet or what. But sometimes he's not interested. Or she. I don't know. I didn't stay in school that long. So now, here's what it normally looks like. We got this guy here. Now, normally, you could walk right in his line of sight, and he ain't going to mind a bit. It's just when you start getting up close to him, that's when he's going to start having a little problem with you. Now, what you do not want to do is try to get off your horse once you get up close to him. Because if you ride up close to him, and while you're getting up to him, come off your horse, there's a good old chance he's already going to be trying to stab you with that old right claw, all right? So you either want to get off your horse here, right, and then walk on up to him, or you want to sprint in there on the horse and try to get up to a point where you could read what he's doing, and once he's finished doing an attack, then get off your horse, right? That I would prefer, in my experience, and trust me, I have a lot of crawdad experience, all right? Now, I like to get off the horse early. That way, I'm not chancing at all Bucko up here from attacking me in the middle of me getting off the horse. So from now, I'm going to show you exactly what I was talking about earlier when I'm saying we want to try to get in the sweet spot back there. Now, it's almost like there's a big old fat pocket of Tony Sashery season back there on the left side behind his abdomen. Now, and again, the reason we're doing that is that right claw right there, he's going to poke you with it, and it is hard to read. But his left one, it's much slower, and it's way easier to be on that side of him where he can't even reach you with this one. Now, occasionally, he does this little backstep thing, and there, you gotta be ready to roll that right claw. But as much as possible, we're trying to stay out of range of it. That's the best way I found, right? I started out, I was trying to roll everything, and he was still just poking me right in the eyeball. But now that I'm staying way up on his left side, he hardly ain't poking me none. Again, after he does a little back step, he's still a little dangerous, so you got to roll a bit. The other thing to watch out for in his left claw is that sometimes he's going to, bam, slam it in the ground, but then he's going to swing it on back left at you. So if you ain't far enough behind him, you got to be mindful that he might swing that thing back at you, and you might got to roll it. Now, sometimes if you're in front of him, and if you want to fight him face to face, straight on one man on man, then you could stay in front of it, and you could actually, you can jump over that claw when he swings that backhand at you. Now, you got to time it just right. Sometimes it don't quite work out, so you could also just choose to roll it if you want. But hey, man, if you're looking for those style points, you want to impress the ladies, you can jump over that claw when he try to backhand you. Now, again, that right one, I ain't going to tell you shit about this right claw, man. I watched him poke me once. I've seen him poke me twice. I've seen him poke me 4 times. One time I seen him poke me 3 times, and then he went at me with the left claw. I can't tell you what to do about this right claw other than just stay away from it. You can stay away from it by being over near on the left side, or you can stand out in front of him far enough where he can't reach you. That seems like a good idea. Now, if you're way out in front of him, a good idea is just to outrange that right claw, and then when he swing the left one at you, roll into him and go get you, your good old attack. Otherwise, try to stay on this side and just run. Don't just run out to the right. Run forward, right? If you just keep running out to the right, you're never going to get back there on him. You got to try to run forward to the right. You got to try to get to his tail. If you keep running to the right, like sideways, laterally, he just going to spin around and freaking poke you. So you got to not just run to the right, but you got to try to run forward on the right side. That way you actually make some progress getting back behind this left claw. All right. Now, I've been talking a big game, and I think it's right about time that I show y'all this strategy in action. So I'll give you this guy. I'm going to play the left side strategy, and then after doing that, I'll try to give you a good example of fighting the other guy face to face, because I want to make sure I do give these guys a fair shake. They're strong warriors. We are lucky to have them guard. Why do you think America's army was never able to invade and successfully take over? Hold on. Damn, man. It's a good thing I didn't have a quiz on this. Liurnia, right? Why do you think Liurnia was never taken over by the Erd Tree capital? That's right, because they got these big old suckers there. Now, make sure you go give a like to Vatty Vidia's initial lore video, because that's where I stole that joke from. Okay, so here we go. Again, I'm going to show try to get you an example of fighting this guy on the left on his left side, and then I'll show you the other one trying to fight him straight up. So again, recommend some strike damage with some cold damage on it. That helps keep the meat fresh too before we get them in the crock for a boil. All right, here we go. Here we go. What you got for me first there, big guy? Oh, he's coming in with the claw. Now, watch out. He might backswing. He did it. Oh, he went for the backswing, but I'm over here. He can't even get me with that. All right, there's him. Oh, no, there's a tree trunk right here. That ain't good. That's a bad old tree trunk for me. Let's get him away from this tree trunk. Now, he might spit at me here. Watch out. Watch out for this spit. He might try to take a big old spit at me. There's a claw. Now, watch the backswing. Yeah, there it is. But, hey, man, we too far over there on the right. He can't even get us now. Now, that's a slam. And that one, he also may follow up with a backswing sometimes. It might just be me being a little cross-eyed. Oh, there it is. That time it was a slam with a backswing. So, yeah, always after these big left claw attacks, watch out for that backswing. He may or may not do it, regardless if it's a swipe or a slam. All right, let's keep on trying to get on. Oh, there's a little bubble breath. Sometimes he'll do this a bunch of times in a row. Like that, like 3. And now he's trying to stab me. But he can't reach me over there. Oh, dude, watch it. Watch that claw go up. Then you roll. Oh, my gosh, he got me. Man. Hold on. Hold on, let me get a breather. I need some water. Where's that glacial water? Oh, no, he's getting me again. Bobby Boucher, I'm in trouble, Bobby Boucher. I need that glacial water, please. Someone help me out. Oh, this is his fault. He shouldn't have done that. Wha-bam! This is your window to pop off. Wha-bam! And we got him. He's staggered. We got to get him right on here. Now, right there, see all that? That's floating orange because that is the Tony Sashry pocket. Now, I talked a little bit earlier about on that right side. Excuse me, on that left. Well, yeah, his left side. It's like there's some Tony Sashry's hanging around there, really spicing up the flavor. That little orange spot right there, it's a pocket. Plumb full of it, man. I tell you what, man, that got close. I started freaking out. But hey, guess what, man? At halftime, remember when Bobby Boucher showed up at halftime and the Mud Dogs won the Bourbon Bowl, man? That's what I'm talking about. Now, this next guy, we're gonna try to fight him straight up. We're gonna give this sucker a fair chance. Oh, okay, here we go. All right, sucker, face to face. What you got for me? Hey, what's up, Big Daddy? Now, watch. I bet there. Okay, when it goes up, you roll. Boom. There you go. He up. We roll back. And guess what? He weak. We're going to celebrate with a little Divine Beast Dancing Lion Frost Stomp. Hell yeah. Now, that little claw jump axe. Oh, man. He's done spitting at me now. Yeah, see this claw right here, man. That right claw of his. Hard to judge. Now, see, sometimes he do that slam. He don't swipe at you. Yeah, he just poking him. Oh, watch this. When it go up, you roll. And we get a hit in. Watch the swipe. He didn't swipe that time. Here it comes. Is he going to swipe for me? Whoa, yeah, check that out. That one's going right on the hinge profile. Oh, crap, I didn't roll. That bubble attack's pretty fast. You got to watch out for that. It'll come quick, and it'll be followed up quickly right after. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. That damn old right pencil, man, I got a hard time reading it. A lot of times that first one will be a little delayed. He'll wind it up a little bit, and then subsequent ones might be a little faster. But that's why I recommend staying out on his left side, kind of behind that left claw if you can. Because then you ain't even got to worry about that pesky little left claw. Excuse me, right claw. Slam. You didn't want to do too many backhands here. Now this is where you really tee off on him. It's just a damn shame for him to do that. Oh boy. Oh, we'll get one more little stomp on in there. Yeah, there we go. All right, boys, we eating good tonight. I hope y'all ready for a little Po' Boy special on the menu, because we're going to have a good one with all that crawdad. So, hey, if these guys been spooking you, if these guys been scaring you, guess what? They ain't all that big and bad. So don't be afraid to get on in there and get yourself some nice strip of white flesh. All right, y'all. Hope you've enjoyed. Have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one.